Hello, darlings. It's Raymond with House of Darling Perfumier. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. It's Scent Mail. I've had so many packages pile up, and I am here going to go through them and open them up with you all. Smell some fragrances. We're going to talk about fragrances. So join me. And as you come in, let me know what your scent of the day is. Hello, Gems. What are you up to? What is your scent of the day? My scent of the day. Go check out. Oh, I don't even have it up here. How rude of me. It's downstairs because I was taking photos of it. But it's my post of the day. I wore Ada Williams by Pink MahogHany. If you don't know about that fragrance, go find out. It's really, really great. It's got wisteria, tons of purple, wisteria, lavender, there's wintergreen, plum, bee balm, rose, ylang ylang, coffee, cocoa butter, neroli, myrtle, musk, and some others too. There's a couple other notes in there. Wonderful fragrance, very uplifting. It reminds me of memories. It takes me to a certain place. So I really do enjoy that fragrance. I am going to be posting the counter to that, Ned Williams, here pretty soon. So make sure you are following me so you can know when that happens. I'm going to be sending out some invites here really quick. Gems, please let me know what your scent of the day is. We are live. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Mama wanted me to send her one. Let's do... Oh, I hear the ice cream guy outside. Now I want to go get ice cream. All right, perfect. So sent those out. All right, let's get this out of the way. So these are some fragrances that I was wearing. Okay, so scent mail. I've got quite a few packages in that we need to go through. So that's what we're here doing tonight. Okay. But as always, put your questions in the comments. Let's have a conversation. I want to know what you're wearing. I want to know what you want to buy. I want to know what's on your sniff list. Hello, Aunt Brenda. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, Mother. Okay, Gems is wearing, I'm guessing nothing. Skin, nude. You're going on naturel. I love that. Even more. Okay. That is it, I think. So horrible when you are not even organized or you get this many packages that you can't keep organized. So, all right. Mom, what are you wearing for your scent of the evening or the day? Brenda as well, please let me know. Jhonny, welcome in. Good to see you. Wearing Jayco, Versace. Which one is it? Please let me know. All right. So, like I was mentioning, we've got packages. So we're going to be going through these packages, see what the heck is in here, and see what we got. We'll sniff some of this. So let's have some fun. All right. And if you don't mind, send out some invites. Let's get some other people in here who love to sniff fragrances or enjoy them just as much as you. All right. So we've got... I'm excited to get into my Ffern fragrance. I got Autumn 25. Okay, nice. So let's go ahead and open this first package here. Jhonny is wearing Jayco, tried and true for you. I love that. So this is from Maison Solis. So I already know what this is. This is the brand new release from Maison Solis. It is called Mezcal. So if you have not heard of this brand, they make fragrances based off of tequila. And they've got 3 fragrances to offer right now: Blanco, Añejo, and Reposado. I met them at Fragrance Fest in Costa Mesa, California. And Joseph is amazing. And I left with Reposado. Mezcal was at a sneak peek basis at that time, so I did get to sniff it, and now it's here. Alicia, welcome in. Great to see you, darling. What is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. Oh, look at this edition. So if you don't know, my partner is into My Little Ponies and resells them and fixes them up as well. And this is a puff perfume pony. And it came like scented originally. So he bought one for me, and now she lives on the shelf. Her name is Lily, and her preference and her signature scent is La Vierge de Fur from Serge Lutens. So there is sweet Lily. But really quickly, Maison Solis. This is the Reposado that I left with from Fragrance Fest. This is delicious. It has blood orange. There's also some bergamot and mango, cinnamon. There's some nutmeg, caramel. I think there's like a sour mash, a whiskey accord, teak wood, tonka bean, and some peppercorn. This is one of the most beautiful cinnamon fragrances. When I was in Mexico at a tequileria, there was a cinnamon tree that they had a scratch, and it smelled just like this. As you can see, I've been hitting that hard. I only got this in June, and it's such a great fragrance. Again, I got to smell mezcal while I was there. Now it's available. So go follow Maison Solis, Solis. Tell them House of Darling sent you, and see what Joseph has to offer. Do you like a little bit of a lighter tequila? Do you like it in the middle? Do you like it aged? You've got all the options. And now there's one more. This is Mezcal. And Mezcal is literally, from what I know, is like tequila before it's tequila. When you roast the agave hearts, that first round of the distillation process is where you get the mezcal. And so here it is in that beautiful emerald green color. This is one of my favorites. I actually want to do one of my rooms in a green and gold motif like this. So Joseph, you already got me there. This is mezcal. So it does say here that in the head, there's passion fruit blossom, raw agave, linden blossom, fig, mandrake, rose, cracked black pepper, black tea, coconut, red jungle seaweed, dried tobacco leaf, coumarin, birch tar, baked earth, Islay scotch, and smoke. That sounds so amazing. Again, we're going to get into it and spray it now, but this is Maison Solis's newest release, Mezcal. Okay, so this is the 4th offering about agave-inspired fragrance collection. It's an extrait de parfum and embodies the ancestral elixir and the essence of the Oaxacan region, where mountains cradle vibrant valleys and the air is thick with the earthy scent of agave. Mezcal by Maison Solis is like sipping the sacred spirit, where the initial robust smokiness gives way to a symphony of notes. Citrus zest, tropical fruit, a hint of pepper, Islay scotch, and a whisper of sweetness that dances on the nose. With this blend, Joseph pays homage to the generations of maestro mezcaleros and the guardians of the culture, honoring the resilience, craft, and heritage of the spirit of the people. Let me tell you, last time I was in Mexico, in Guadalajara, actually I was in a town called Tamazula de Guerrero, and I had my share of some mezcal. It was so good. Alicia is wearing coconut fig sandalwood. Ooh, who's the brand? Let me know. Okay, here is the inside for mezcal. So let's go ahead and give this a sniff. I will always be posting, or like always, be posting a full review of this. So again, make sure that you are following, subscribing, doing all of the things. I do post these lives on Instagram, onto YouTube as well. So go find me, same name, House of Jolly Perfumier, and make sure you're subscribing so you can see when my lives, or when my replays go live on there. From I remember, it was a smoky, it smelled just like the inside of the barrel that the mezcal is like aging in. So here we go. Great atomizer too. Sometimes you get like a spray that can be almost like too spread, or like it comes out and it's too wet. That one has like a really nice even spray to it. Carlos, mi amigo, hola, ¿qué tal? We are sniffing Mezcal de Maison Solis. So at the very beginning, it was very green, and like the box, this type of green. And I'm guessing that's coming from like the linden blossom. Also, there's like the birch is in a mix there too, but this is very interesting. Usually with like birch, I get a papery feeling, and here it's a little bit more in the background. It's almost like you've got maybe the tar and not so much the paper of the birch. There is something very soil-esque about this, almost as if you've pulled out something from the ground and it still has the earth on there. The soil, the charriness of the wood, the air of the outside on the field with the less like montañas in the back. And where I was at, it was like in a caldera where there was like a volcano around, and it was just beautiful valleys. If you like green fragrances, I would say check out Mezcal, because, and the green color definitely goes right along with it. Joseph, fantastic on choosing that and making that correlation, because I'm getting that same color with my synesthesia. There's like a greenness that's coming through with this. The linden blossom, the mandrake possibly, the fig. I'm excited to see how this one's going to play up on skin, to get that final note on there, and to see if those, you know, fruity passion fruit notes start to come through. I'm smelling dirt, bitterness, woody, smoky, green. It's gorgeous. Let me see if I can pick some colors here. I've got a whole bunch of packages in the way of my colors. So Carlos, you say birch will change as it's just been regulated. That might be it. Oh, so they've just regulated actual birch as an ingredient, like through IFRA. There's a little bit of yellow. And I don't think I have the right hue of gray. All I have is like slate, but this is dark smoky gray. Ooh, that's a color pencil I need to get. Oh, I found one. Okay, here are the colors that I am seeing for Mezcal from Maison Solis. So I'm getting a lot of green colors. I'm getting some yellow that's peeking through. And then there's a lot of like this smoky haze, which I'm correlating with that gray there. Oh, some of the fruitiness is starting to come through now. A little bit more of the rose. That is so interesting. Joseph, fantastic job. Now I've got another fragrance to go along on my shelf next to Reposado. This is Mezcal, the newest release. So again, go follow Maison Solis and tell them House of Darling sent ya. And get a bottle if it sounds interesting to you. Again, there's 4 different options. Blanco, Anejo, Reposado, and Mezcal, just like the drinks. So if you like cocktails or tequila or boozy fragrances, Maison Solis, go check them out. All right. Ooh, that's going to be fun to play on skin. It's very unique. If you also want a fragrance that no one else smells like, then definitely this is going to be the house for you. If you like cinnamon, Reposado is going to be the one for you. That one stole my heart with the cinnamon. It was so good. Oh. Now there's a creaminess coming through, maybe from that coconut. Ooh, I like how this is playing and developing. That's going to be yummy to play around with. Okay. Gracias, Joseph. I appreciate you very much for sending that out to me. And I will be doing a full review soon. Okay, what's next here? Kicks. So I was on a live of Kicks on YouTube, and they were talking about, I think, Oxygene from Lavin. And I was mentioning that I had Avant-Garde on my list for a really long time. And I was like, well, I need to get more into some, to Lavin fragrances. So Kik's like, hey, I'll send this one to you and you can experience this one. It's Oxygene. So please let me know if any of you have smelled Oxygene from Lavin. Perfumer G, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. I'm here opening up some scent mail and smelling fragrances with you all. I just sniffed Mezcal from Maison Solis. And it's exactly what it is, Mezcal. If you haven't had Mezcal, ooh, it's delicious. Okay, let's open this up from Kix. Again, I do believe that this is, yes. So Kix did send me Oxygene from Lavin. I still need to get that Avant-Garde. For some reason, something about the bottle really draws me to that Avant-Garde fragrance, and that's why I want that one specifically. So Alicia has it for 15% code. For what? Send me the link later for the house to check them out. Carlos, I'm writing that down right now or I'll forget, and I will send you the link for Maison Solis. Perfect. Write it down, Carlos. I'll send it to you. All right. So this is Oxygene from Lavin. And I have an arpege, a couple of them right up there. And that's what first got me into Lavin. And those were like the vintage ones too. And I haven't really gotten into much more, but I've been really interested. And so Kix was so nice to send me this bottle. Thank you so much, brother, for doing this. I appreciate you. This is Oxygene from Lavin. Look at that bottle. That is so cool. What a interesting design. It's kind of like an eye, right? Like if I had two of them. Actually, I do have another eye. We can play around here. Where is it? I have to be honest with y'all. I have been going through and reorganizing all of my perfumes, and now I don't know where anything's at anymore. But let me play out my fantasy here just for a second. Do we got it? Does it look good? We got the eyes. I love Kenzo World Power, one of my favorite perfumes. And of course, I had to buy two of them just so I could have the eyes next to each other. And now I've got another pseudo eye here in Oxygene. So let's go ahead and smell this one, because I've never smelled it either. So again, Kix, thank you, brother, for sending this out to me. Appreciate you. Let me know what you want from my collection. And this is why I love this community as well. Sharing fragrances and decants and supporting each other. So much appreciated. Okay, so you spray from the top here. So this is the plunger depressor. Ooh, nice. So this is very light. It's like uplifting and airy. It almost smells like steam, but without being hot, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah, so usually, you get steam because you've got water that is boiling and then it's evaporating into the steam. This is somehow steam without being hot. Maybe it's so cold that there's like some steam coming off. Ooh, so Alicia has 15% off for Maison Solis. So Carlos, we will send you a message of the name and you'll get a discount code as well. Mist. That's Derek Carlos, thank you for steering me in the right direction. Mist. Yeah, this is Misty. Perfumery had lemongrass mezcal earlier this evening. Well, you need to spray a little bit of this mezcal to keep the vibe going. And I love that you had that earlier this evening. Not a lot of people usually choose a mezcal. So when you do, my hat's tipped to you. So maybe like Lily of the Valley, Gardenia, Magnolia, like a creamy white floral. Some iris. This smells more flower iris than rooty iris. And I would say some sandalwood. This I would actually really love to spray in the dead of like hot heat to see. There's something in here that feels slicing. I see a slicing action in my mind, like it would cut through. It doesn't necessarily feel cold per se, but it feels like it would refresh the mist, right? Like you got a little mister just like psh, 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 psh. Ooh, there's something kind of like, so I'm seeing legs. When you pour wine and you swirl it around and you see the legs that can develop as it's falling down the side? There's something like that I'm seeing here. It's not wine, but it's a thick liquid. And as it's being swirled around, it's leaving legs on the side of the glass. Whites, blues, maybe some pink. These are the colors that I am seeing for Oxygene from Lavin. Interesting color combination. It is very interesting. I haven't really... This kind of goes along the line of like Maubette, Her Confession, that kind of type of lactonic milky skin scent. That's what I'm getting here, but with like a mist. And Thais, welcome in. How are you doing? And it's not like a sea mist, like you're by the sea or ocean. It's more like in a valley or glen mist, that type of mist. Thais, please let me know, what is your scent of the evening? We just sprayed Oxygene from Lavin, and I got this sent to me from my brother, Kix. Again, Kix, thank you so much for sending that. I will be doing a full review. And perfect timing, Thais, if you're still in here, because Thais sent me a package. So we're going to open up hers since you're here. And Thais is wearing Feora by Paris Corner. That bottle is so, so cute. I have not smelled it yet. So I got a package here from Thais from L'Acqua Dolce. So go to l'acquadolce.com where you can order fragrances from their website. So Thais, thank you so much for sending this out to me. I'm super excited. Okay. Well, hello, Eugenia. How are you doing? It's great to see you here. Please let me know what your scent of the evening is. I'm just opening up some fragrances from L'Acqua Dolce. And you even said scent strips. How cute are you? A beautiful floral with passion fruit water. Is that the Oxygene, the one that you're getting there? I was getting like a misty, white floral, lactonic, like MahogHany vibes. And that's the funny thing too. I haven't even actually smelled MahogHany, but just from how everyone else like explains it, that's how I'm explaining it. I haven't even smelled that damn fragrance. Okay, let's see what we got from L'Acqua Dolce. Okay, so we've got a sample of Dark Rum by Malin and Goetz, which is really funny because I think, Alicia, you just asked me if I've smelled this brand, I think just like last week or something like that. And I was like, no, I haven't yet. So we've got Dark Rum here from them. We've got Blonde Redhead by Neydo. This is one that I did pick out. So thank you for allowing me to select some of these fragrances, Thais. That name, Blonde Redhead, just it grabbed me immediately. And it's like, you need to smell that one. Dinajpure from Coelia. I was just talking to one of our mutuals in the group we're in, and they were showing some of their fall fragrance, and I said, I want that one. I forgot that I even said to put that in the sample, so thank you, and I'm so happy that I ordered that one. Mandarino Malandino from iPiccirilli. This one I am so excited about. All of your posts this summer have been so enticing of this brand, of this fragrance. The Shocking Bowl is another one that I want to get my nose on. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to be able to smell this, because that one is, I mean, summer is ending, like the heat. Officially it's spring now, right? But this is going to be the heyday to the dog days of summer with that fragrance. I'm so excited. And then Disumuno by Morph. Thank you. I just experienced a fragrance from Morph called, I don't even remember. I don't remember what it was called. But I fell in love. And I wanted to smell more by Morph. It was available on l'acquadolce.com. And so I was like, please send it to me. I need to smell that one. Tonka Tonic. That was the one that I smelled by Morph. Tonka Tonic. fantastic. It makes me think of making cookie dough, cookie batter, getting it on your fingers, licking the side of the spoon. Joy, fun, yummy, Tonka tonic. Anna, welcome in. It's so great to see you here. Please let me know what your scent of the evening is, please. Everyone's phone's dying. I'm so excited, Thais, for Mandarino. So excited. It was the Tonka tonic. Thank you for the backup there, Thais. Yeah, Tonka tonic is fantastic. So I am really excited to smell more from Morph. And Disumuno did catch my eye. So got these fragrances from l'acquadolce.com. That is Thais here in the comments. So if you don't know, please go follow. Go to l'acquadolce.com. You can order some fragrances from there. I am really excited to get into these samples. I have to smell just one. Which one do you recommend I smell right now? And it's not Mandarino either. We can't do that one. World, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your scent of the evening? We're smelling some fragrances from l'acquadolce.com. That's Thais here in the comments. They offer samples that you can buy of different types of perfumes. Okay, perfect. That's actually the one I was going to say as well. Thais, we're on the same wavelength here. Yes, kitty babies, what's going on? That was the most pathetic little purr that my cat just did. Are you mad that I'm not paying attention to you? I think that's what it is, actually. Okay, so this is Dinajpure by Coelia. Never heard of the brand. This is my first experience. So Thais, thank you for this new experience. Whoa. Okay, so this is taking me like that way. I'm even seeing that in my mind too, like a left. There's something leaning to the left. This is spicy. Vanilla. Rice. Anise. There's something a little bit here that's kind of reminding me of like licorice or anise as well. Not a lot. This smells like rice water and or cooked rice, and it's steaming and it's kind of just sitting there and you're smelling the ambiance of the cooked rice. Jason, welcome in. How is dinner? What is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. World, I hope you're doing well. Your scent of the evening is an oil from Zakir Gafur Ethereal Malay. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Jason said the night is Sticky Popcorn by Jusette. This is interesting. So I specifically smell garam masala. I use that a lot in my spices, along with sumac. Oh, sumac is also another great spice. But garam masala has a very specific scent. I mean, it's garam masala. And that's what I'm smelling here. This is very like, yeah, it's just like Thais is saying, like a golden milk latte, like chai tea, rice horchata, but without the cinnamon. Like take the cinnamon out and then put just garam masala and you've got that type of feeling. This is gorge. And I can see how this is perfect for fall. Some of these notes will come alive in the colder weather. Be pushed forward. I'm smelling gold, brown, like butterscotch, creams, and like an orange. It's almost very like monotone. Where's my gold? Where's my gold? Well, that's just not working. There it is. Oh no, that was so difficult. Okay. These, like, this whole color scheme is what I'm seeing for this fragrance. Dinajpure by Coelia. Thais says, in Brazil, we make a dessert with rice cooked in coconut milk. Then we add lots of nutmeg and cinnamon. Reminds me of that a bit. That total vibe, right? Almost like horchata that they have down in Mexico. It's got that same kind of like homey, creamy, lactonic spiciness to it. I'm not sure if garam masala even includes cinnamon. It totally even might. But I've been around that and I know that scent so intimately that like I'm like, this smells like garam masala. This is a milky chai latte. Yummy. This is gonna go great in the colder weathers. So I'm like planning multiple wears already. This will do great in the colder weather. Thais, thank you so much for sending out these samples. Of course, I will be tagging you and doing full reviews. And if you want to smell this fragrance or some others, that one of the things that I like about l'acquadolce.com is there are fragrances that are not the norm, okay? They have a far reach. There's tons of variety, and that's what I really like about L'Acquadolce. So thank you so much for sending these over. I really, really appreciate you. Now I'm in the mood for some chai tea. Yeah, me too a little bit. Thanks. Oh, the colors. Yeah, it's beautiful what I'm seeing in my mind. It does have masala chai in the notes. There you go. It has the very Indian feeling to me. Like that's what I got. I was kind of taken to India a little bit. I kind of saw those like bright colors. You know what they do when they do the color runs for the holiday. And I'm so sorry that I'm dumb for not even knowing what it is. But that holly, isn't it holiday or something like that? Kind of that feeling, right? That's like where I was taken to. And that's the funny thing too, is even though I saw other colors in my mind with my synesthesia, the colors that associated with the fragrance were these ones. And it's weird how my mind can kind of differentiate the two. I've learned how to understand that, I guess is a better way to say that. So, all right, Thais, thank you so much for sending those. I cannot wait for Mandarino. That one's going to be like, it's just going to blow my socks off. I know it. Okay, the next one that I got here is from It Makes Sense. That is Rocio. If you don't know, they have a podcast, a wonderful podcast where they focus on like, to me, it always seems like perfumery, indie perfumery, with culture, with flavor, with a purpose, with the why behind. Love the podcast. Again, It Makes Sense. So that's that one right here. It Makes Sense. Also, House of Oubliette, go follow them. I'm wondering if there's some House of Oubliette in here. But again, getting off of it, I sent a Decante to Rocio of Maison Solis, and Rocio returned the reply with a sample as well. So Rocio, thank you so much for this. I appreciate you. And I look forward to many more podcasts because you do such a good job with your podcasts. And it's your voice too. You have such a soothing voice. It's perfect for radio, podcasts, movies, TV, that stuff. Okay, I'm battling this. Oh my gosh, that Dinajpure. That is like filling up my whole room here. That is delicious. came across your love by accident. I was about to go to bed. Glad I said. Oh, thank you for being here. Yeah, I saw you come in, so I was like, perfect. Let's open the package. So thanks for jumping in. I appreciate you, Thais. Okay, so we've got some samples here from Rocio. Oh my gosh, Rocio. Tons of samples. So again, It Makes Sense podcast. Go follow, listen. Wonderful, wonderful podcast. So Rocio sent something from the House of Oubliette, Rebel Rouge. And it's funny because I was just on the House of Oubliette's live the other day on TikTok and mentioned that I saw a sticker on the box. And he was like, I'm texting Rocio right now to see if you were sent anything. So thank you so much for sending this from the House of Oubliette. This is called Green Glass. I'm not sure who that's by. I recognize the eye though. She was telling me a little bit about it. This is called Jhonny from Jhonny Beauty. Thais, I will definitely let you know about all of them, especially that dark rum. Then we have Vervazi, Truth. I've never heard before, Rocio. This is the Cherry Trip. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. We've got House of Oubliette, Rebel Rouge After Dark. So we had the travel of Rebel Rouge, and now here's Rebel Rouge After Dark. Rocio, you're amazing. Rose Mud. I am not exactly sure at all, but this is again from Jhonny Beauty. Las musas, ¿es posible? No sé. Pero mira. Isla Tigre? Okay. Then we've got Treasure. And then finally we have Nearly Noon. And I know that one is by Define Me. I have not smelled it yet. So wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 samples from Rocio. This is going to be a delight and a treat. I have not smelled any of these fragrances. I've only smelled Define Me before. Everything else is brand new to me. I also got a card, so thank you. I will be reading this. Rocio, so much love and gratitude. Thank you for doing this and sending these fragrances to me. Of course, I will be reviewing them and posting on them multiple times. My heart is full. So much gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's get into this big old box. So, if you don't follow the perfume guy on YouTube, that is Sebastian Jara, I get all my juicy news from Sebastian. And Sebastian let us know that FragranceNet was hosting a sale of Jacques Fath fragrances. I'd only smelled one called Jasmine Tuscane, and I thought it was beautiful. And this sale was so good that I just had to take advantage. So I had not smelled any of these fragrances from Jacques Fath. But again, the price was so good, so I bought them. And this is what I got. The first one is called Rosso Epicureo. Please let me know if you're watching this on the replay, if you've smelled any of these fragrances, what your thoughts are on any of these fragrances you think I should be buying or you want me to smell. The next one up, and this is actually why I bought or even went and bought the fragrances, is because Sebastian mentioned one that had vetiver. And I was like, that's the one that I want. It's this one called Vers le Sud. Vers le Sud. I just love that name. Vers le Sud. So I believe that one is a vetiver focused fragrance. Then I got L'Oreille du Bois. All of these were under $20 on FragranceNet. And then I got Tempête d'Automne. Tempête d'Automne. Oh, I need to learn French. Oh, does it have the perfume? So on this one specifically, it does tell the perfumer. This one is Cécile Zarokian. It doesn't say on Vers le Sud. L'Oreille du Bois is done by Luca Maffei. And it doesn't say for Rosso Epicureo. So, those are the Jacques Fath fragrances that I blind bought just because the sale was so good. And so I will, of course, be opening these and posting full reviews. So if you have any thoughts about Jacques Fath or you want to let me know your experience, send me a DM, leave a comment. If you want to do a scented pages with me where we sniff through them together, get a hold of me. Let's collaborate. All right, we only got a couple more packages here. The next one is from Ffern, and this is Autumn 25. So Ffern is a bespoke perfume company that makes fragrances for people on their ledger. You get them 4 times a year for the equinox or for the solstice. And they're unique. They're limited edition because they're only made once. And I just love the whole style that Ffern does, how they involve the people on their ledger on like ingredients. They ask for your opinion. They host perfume workshops in London. Love Ffern. So this is Autumn 25. So they always include a card that lets you know how many days it maturated, when it was made, the bottling date, the artists, the notes, where it was made, and they're made in Somerset, UK. And the perfumers so far for all Ffern fragrances has been Elodie Durande. They always send you a little extra like activity or thing to do or grow. Previously, they had sent rhubarb seeds so that you can grow your own rhubarb because that was one of the notes in the fragrances. They've sent tea many times so that you can experience a tea along with the fragrance. So let's open this up and see what's in this one here. Created for Ffern by Florence Suarida. Interesting. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Your Own Paper Orchard. I'm not sure exactly what it goes on. I'm sure they'll explain it here somewhere, but it's my own little paper orchard. Cute. Okay. A Ffern cinematic experience. Cloud Orchard. Admit 1 digital premiere. So if you want to, you can go ahead and scan the QR code and also watch the video that they make. Again, it's a whole production. They make videos, small little movies basically to go along with their fragrances. The fact that they come out with 4 a year allows them to take the time and be thoughtful on their releases, and that's what I really like about them. Okay, let's open this. This is their Art of the Autumn 25. The artist is Azzurra Galatolo. And they always include beautiful artwork. And again, this is for the autumn equinox. I want to get them all framed. They're so beautiful. The other cool thing, and again, they tell you all of the ingredients as well. The other cool thing is they tell you about the release schedule because they know exactly when the equinox and the solstice is going to be. They can let you know when the fragrances are coming out. Hello, Like85. Good to see you. What is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. So my upcoming release schedule is Winter 26 is going to be coming out December 21st, Spring 26, March 20th, and Summer 26, June 21st. So that is the upcoming release schedule for the Ffern fragrances. Again, they release them according to the equinox or the solstice. You get 4 a year. You can go to ffern.co, I believe. You can sign up to be on their ledger. It took me about 5-ish months after signing up when I was accepted. And once you're on, they always make the fragrance for you. So again, that's just a little bit of the materials that they sent. They also send you this package here. And this package includes a ceramic diffuser so that you can try the fragrance through a diffuser around in your environment and area. They sent tea. Again, they always send a tea. This is the autumn tea. They send you the scent strip. They send you some information about the sampling guide. So it's all about the fragrance itself. So cool little information about that and how to experience it. And then they give you a sample. You test the sample first. If you don't like the fragrance or it's not speaking to you, just don't crack this open. Then that means you don't open the box. You send it back to them and they refund you back the price. You still get to keep the sample. I've never sent one back because I love all of the fragrances, but it is something that you can do. If you want to keep them, all you do is you just break the seal here. That just makes sure that you can't send them back, because the only way that you can send them back is if it's unopened. And now the fragrance is yours. So here is Autumn 25. Okay, they did some changes and I already don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm going to write them about it and let them know. That's the great thing too. They're so responsive to feedback and stuff like that. So I'll show you exactly what I mean and what I'm saying I don't like it. So they use I don't know if it's still mushroom or not, but here's what it looks like now. I'm like getting over excited about this and I'm sorry. So here's what it looks like now. There's Autumn 25. Now this feels like it's paper, and it very well could be. But previously, and all of the other times before, they had used mushroom. So there was a product made using mushrooms, as you can see here, had texture. You can kind of chip away at it. See how you can kind of pull, there you go, you can see. So it's biodegradable, and it was made out of mushrooms. And I remember how they talked about partnering with someone in the UK to like make this stuff. And they've switched, and I don't really like it because this, no matter what you did, it was firmly planted in there and it didn't move because it felt like it was part of the box. Now this is just an insert, and I'm not really liking that a lot. So I'll let them know about that. Also, my sister Kim is also on the Ffern ledger. So now I'm going to have to pop off on the Discord and ask her about her thoughts on the change of that. I like the mushroom texture and feeling. And again, as I open this one, it's already to the side because this has already bent at the bottom because of how flimsy it is. And it just doesn't feel like it's... The other one felt like it was organic. It was part of the package and it was almost presenting and giving the perfume to you. This one just feels like a vessel and a holder and it doesn't feel as special. Okay, here is, again, Autumn 25. And there's the bottle. Alicia, are you on their ledger? Yeah, I would send them an email and kind of inquire and be like, hey, can I get an update, please? And they'll check in on it. So do it. Send them an email and ask them for an update. Oh, this is different for Ffern. So usually Ffern kind of has a style and a DNA. They work with specific like farmers in the UK, so I understand it. It's a reflection in a moment of that time, right? And I really, really love that. Dua, welcome in. How are you doing? What is your scent of the evening? I just sprayed Autumn 25 from Ffern. It was just released for the Autumn Equinox, which I believe was just the other day. Or yesterday. One of the days. It just happened. So yeah, they usually have a DNA. And again, I feel like it's a snapshot of what the weather and growing conditions were like. Even if it's the same notes that are used, it will be different from season to season. This is like natural perfumery, right? And so they usually use basil. And I get that herbaceousness through Ffern a lot. And here it's a little bit different. It's more spicy. I feel like they haven't taken this kind of like spice route before. This feels like fall. There's something kind of pomander about it. That's the orange with like the cloves that are pushed into it. It's kind of like that. Like poached pears. You've got that same vibe in DNA that I believe was in Winter 24, which is they had a peppermint. The peppermint is here. There's something a little bit... I'm seeing yellow in my mind, so I immediately go to ylang ylang. But at the same time, I'm getting like a white, floral, green tuberose feeling. Benzoin, incense. Ooh, I need to read the notes. This is gorgeous. And again, I feel like it's different than Ffern has gone before. There's usually a basil uplifting herbaceousness. It's a little bit more subdued here on the herbaceous part, but it's still green, but it's a lot more spicy than it's been before. I'm really liking it. Like I'm saying in my mind, poached pears, like spiced poached pears. All right, so this has crabapple, pear, ginger root, pink peppercorn, lemon rind, peppermint, blue chamomile, cognac oil, petitgrain, ylang ylang, hoe wood, neroli, jasmine grandiflorum, bergamot rind, tuberose, ambrette seed, red cedar, brown-eyed rock rose, benzoin siam, oak moss, and olibanum resinoid. It says a pear molecule fermented naturally from sugar cane. Very interesting. The other cool thing that I like about it is they tell you exactly where they sourced their ingredients from too, like what part of the world. So as you can see, the crabapple came from Austria. The pear was from Spain. The blue chamomile from Egypt. The petitgrain from Paraguay. Love that they show exactly where everything comes from. No, that's not marshmallow, vanilla. No, it's like marshmallow or something else. No, that's not it. That one is Morning Jasmine. I want that new launch from Banana Republic though, Thais. That Morning Jasmine. And so those three right there, that one's Morning Jasmine. That one is Monday Rose. And that one is Orris Vanille. Those are their first three extraits, and they are gorgeous. People always want to kind of complain about Banana Republic. The number one thing when I say to people are like, oh, I love Banana Republic, like, yeah, but they don't last too long. Yeah, but it's only $25 fucking dollars. So like, quit complaining, right? Just spray up a little bit more. They're a great value. Those extraits, they came out and said, we're here to play. We can do a little bit better. And they did very, very well with those extraits. All right, so that was Ffern Autumn 25. As you know, I will be doing full reviews on that one and posting some pictures. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following. This one is really, really good. Not like the other ones aren't, but this, again, when you are so used to almost like a DNA and then you get a departure, it's so welcome because you're like, wow, this is not what I was expecting. Jake, welcome in. I love you, darling. How are you doing? The ones I've ever tried actually lasted all day on my skin. I get the same thing. Dark cherry amber, tobacco and tonka bean, oud mosaic, leather reserve, black platinum, cordovan. They last on my skin. Other people always tell me that they don't. I get the opposite. I think they do very well for me. All right, I've got two packages here, and I'm confused because I thought I only made one order. But both of these are from Essential Harmony. So D, what did you do? Did you send me an extra order? What's going on? Let's open. So D from Essential Harmony makes perfumes and body oils. I had gotten on TikTok one night. There was a great offer going on. And so I was like, now has to be the time. So I bought some. Now, cool thing about D, and thank you for doing this, is I placed an order for, I believe it was a perfume oil and fragrance. But I think I ordered the body mist. So she wrote to me, said, hey, did you mean to do this? I was like, no, I wanted the EDP. So she switched it out for me and corrected the issue. So D, huge thank you for doing that and watching out for me. Great customer service as well. Alicia, have you tried anything from Essential Harmony? All right, so if you like body oils, go check out Essential Harmony. It's 3SCENTIAL, Essential Harmony. Just like that. Ooh, okay, let's see here. Again, Dee, you are amazing. Thank you for switching those out and catching that. I appreciate you so, so much. So I actually think I was on Bria's live when I ordered these. So Bria, thank you for introducing me and getting me a discount. I appreciate you. So the first fragrance that we have here is called Quantum. Yum. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Amanda, is that you? Sherry, welcome. So this one is called Quantum. I'm opening up a package from Essential Harmony. Sherry, what is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. Okay, Alicia has a few reviews of these. And Kitty Cat's enjoying the paper over there. Amanda, what is your scent of the evening? Please let me know. Then we have Autumn Nights. Now these, okay, these are Eau de Parfums. For some reason, I feel like you sent me some extra. This is Rum and Sunsets. Dee, I feel like you sent me extra, and there's an extra package here as well. What you doing? Alicia says Autumn Night is beautiful. Amanda is wearing Floating Forest by Future Society. Sherry is wearing Indecent Cherry by BTSO. Ooh. I love Born to Stand Out. They make some great fragrances. Goodbye Kiss. And this is the one I remember. This is why I even placed the order. This is Figaro. I've been into a fig kick recently. I've got the figs growing and maturing out of my garden right now. I've got 2 fig trees. I recently fell in love with Murmur d'Ete from Plume Impressions and Quitombiche. That fragrance turned my mind on fig, because usually fig goes like green, woody, like the tree. Murmur d'Ete is like the wax, the latex. There's something very sexy about it, almost like bondage. Fig bondage is what I said. Okay, let's test out Figaro. Oh. So this smells like sugared fig at their most sweet. Even like fig nectar almost. There's purples and browns and maroons with this. It almost smells like fig creme brulee. That's what I'm kind of getting here, is a fig creme brulee. Oh. There might be a plum in here as well. There seems to be like a dark fruit fleshiness going on here. I can see teeth biting through the skin, like piercing the skin. This one's for when you want to rub legs together. That's sensual. It's sexy. That one is called Figaro. Oh, that one's good. Yeah, like fig nectar. Almost if you made like honey out of figs. Like fig honey. So I ordered Rum and Sunsets, Goodbye Kiss, and Figaro. And Dee sent me extra. So Dee, thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate you. You sent me Quantum and Autumn Nights. And I'm excited to get into Autumn Nights because Alicia here just said that it was good. And when my sister says something's good, I know it is because her and I have very similar scent tastes, it seems like. That's why she's my sister. Yes, Sherry, Rum Sunsets doesn't have, that just puts the perfect image in my mind already. Yeah, this Figaro is good. Fig creme brulee is what I'm getting. Amanda, that's always me. A big ol' healthy whiff. You know what, Sherry? It's not so much creamy. I would say it's more sugared. That's what I'm getting. It's like sugared fig creme brulee with that sugared top that you have to crack through. I'm getting that type of feeling from it. Okay. Your scented dry body oil journey. Your dry body oil has been carefully crafted to order the premium materials and fragrances, what to expect. Okay, perfect. So there's some information there. And then there's one more package, which I'm guessing is maybe the dry oils. So let's go ahead and open up this. God damn, how much you have to pay, Dee, for shipping? Poor darling. Great packaging too, like safe packaging, everything. I love that you do that. Thank you. Oh. Okay. So this is an extra package, maybe for my eyes only. So Dee, thank you so much for sending that out. I appreciate you. We'll be communicating here pretty soon. But I'm so excited to get into your house. Figaro is already smelling fantastic. I am so excited to dive into all of these. Perfect. Love that. And thank you for sending 2 extra ones too. So appreciative. All right. Well, that is it for my scent mail, darlings. That's everything that I had gotten in the mail over the last couple weeks. So I appreciate you all for being here and opening them up with me. Now I've got the most arduous task of going through and reviewing these all. My life is so hard. So I will be reviewing them all. Make sure that you are following me. Make sure to follow all the people that I talked about here too. Maison Solis, House of Oubliette, Essential Harmony, Ffern, Jacques Fath. Go follow them all. And make sure to go subscribe to my channel on YouTube as well. Same name, House of Darling Perfumier. If you want to share this exact live with others, I always post the replays on my YouTube, and that's where this will be posted soon. I appreciate you all so much for being here. Last comment said I adore fig with a green and woody or creamy and sweet. I love the stem, the milk, the fruit, the leaves, everything fig. I've got a fig tree, 2 fig trees growing right now in my yard. We've just been eating fresh figs just right off of the tree. They're about to blow up with a whole bunch of them growing here pretty soon. And I'm just so excited. And that's what's gotten me so interested into fig fragrances recently. Philisicos, fig infusion, and then that Murmur d'Ete. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you from my whole heart, and I'll catch you in the next live. Bye.